Retribution. Harry punished by painful 19 minutes waiting for William at St. Paul's Cathedral. A royal expert has shared his thoughts on Prince Harry's new life in California and how reality must have sunk in for the Duke of Sussex as he attended the Jubilee Thanksgiving service. On Friday, June 3, royal fans eagerly tuned into coverage of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral to see the moment Prince William and Prince Harry were publicly reunited. However, many may have been disappointed that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex weren't seated anywhere near each other. The couples were on opposite sides of the cathedral, as Kate and William sat in the front row with Prince Charles and Camilla, while Harry and Meghan were beside their cousins Princess Eugenie and Beatrice and husbands Edoardo Mopelli-Mozzi and Jack Brooksbank. But before Kate and William took their seats, royal expert Richard Kay claimed Prince Harry will have faced a painful 19 minutes. Writing for the Mail, the expert said, "For a moment it was a glimpse of what might have been, Harry and Meghan strolling hand in hand down the aisle of St. Paul's, the eyes of the world on their every step. However, when they arrived at their allotted places, they turned not to the box office seats at the front but shuffled instead into a second row with the also-rans of the royal family. There they waited, exchanging small talk with Harry's cousins as the real stars of the show arrived, William and Kate accompanying Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall. As a piece of theatre, it was compelling. But while this was the public reality of Harry's slide down the royal pecking order, it was overshadowed by the one thing the watching millions were longing for, a sign, however simple, that two brothers who were once so close they could finish each other's sentences could patch up their differences. Sadly, that sign did not come. Perhaps a service of national thanksgiving was never going to be the most appropriate venue. But if not then, when? If sheer physical distance ruled out a handshake, embrace or the briefest of chats, then surely a nod or a smile or even a thumbs up would not have been impossible. Prince Charles gave ample demonstration of what could be achieved when he blew an affectionate kiss at daughter-in-law Kate. So entwined were their lives that when things started going wrong between them, the fallout was all the more unforeseen. No one expected them to live in each other's pockets forever, but, equally, no one expected Diana's boys to take such divergent paths. Nothing illustrated how the Sussex's exile in California has upended their old world than the manner, and timing, of their arrival at St. Paul's. As non-working royals, they are now very much in the second division. And although spared the indignity of sharing the coach that brought a clutch of minor royals who similarly do not do official duties, such as Princess Michael of Kent's son Lord Frederick Windsor, they were only just behind them. This at least allowed them to walk the length of the nave together alone. And, with the eyes of the 2,000-strong congregation on them, it must fleetingly have reminded Meghan of that glorious May Day 4 years ago when they were centre of attention at their Windsor wedding. This time, however, rather than taking seats at the front of the cathedral, they turned left to take their places behind the dutiful Duke and Duchess of Gloucester and between Princess Eugenie's husband Jack Brooksbank and the Queen's niece, Lady Sarah Chatto. Kay continued, "It was a painful 19 minutes before William and Kate arrived to take their seats. If the reality of his new life had escaped Prince Harry thus far, it must surely have sunk in then. There was no acknowledgement between brothers, no sign of forgiveness from one nor remorse or indeed apology from the other. Nothing. Indeed, it was hard to escape the conclusion that the gulf between the princes is as deep as it ever was and that nothing has changed."